We can get so stuck trying to figure out if someone is the one for us or not. And in this process of doing this, we may end up wasting so much time. However, if the person is right for you, God wouldn't want you to waste so much time. He would want you to act fast and proceed fast with the person. Some things will be obvious when God doesn't want you to waste any more time and wants you to go ahead and be with this person. These signs will help you clear any doubt existing in your mind about this person. Number 1. You have been interested in the person for a long while, and the person also indicates interest in you. One sign that shows you that God wants you to act fast and proceed to date someone is that the desire to be together is mutual and reciprocated by both of you. Perhaps you prayed to God, and He showed you that this person is His will for you, and you've been waiting for the right way to get the person interested in you, and then the person turns up and indicates interest. If this happens, God wants you to act fast and proceed with the person. God wants you to be with someone interested in you as much as you're interested in them. While God is heavily in the business of matchmaking people together, He, however, will not impose you on someone that doesn't like you. You will know that God wants you to proceed fast with someone if you've been desiring to be with this person for a while and they begin to indicate interest in you. God doesn't want you to be stuck somewhere without love. God wants you to proceed fast if it's already obvious that this person wants to be with you. If their words and actions towards you are genuine love, then it's time to grab them and proceed further with them. When God wants you to proceed and act fast with someone, the person will know what they want from you and will no longer have doubts about being with you or not. When this happens, it's God's signal to you to go ahead and proceed with the person you've always desired because it's the right timing. Number 2. God will speak to you. When God wants you to act fast and proceed with someone, He will speak to you regarding it. The truth is that God is never silent on the major matters of our lives. God could be speaking to you with His word. Through His word, He will stir up your heart to proceed with this person and act fast to further your relationship with this person. When you have prayed to God, He will rest your heart at peace and quicken you to proceed to further your relationship. He won't just confirm your relationship with this person, He will also quicken your heart to proceed fast. You will notice that after God has given you the go-ahead to proceed, there will be a yearning in your heart to proceed fast and do things very quickly. Although this feeling in the unbeliever is simply lust and infatuation, if you have prayed and God confirmed this person to be the one God wants for you, and you have the yearning in your heart to go fast, then it is God's way of telling you to proceed fast with this person. God could also speak to you through the person. Many times, God may speak and we won't be sensitive to His words and leadings, so usually, God would have to send someone else. God could speak to you through this person. The person may come to you and indicate a serious interest in further things, and they may even tell you what they believe God has laid upon their heart. If this happens, go to God in prayer and confirm that this person is speaking the truth. It could also come from a spiritual leader or mentor who tells you that God wants you to proceed fast and further your relationship with someone. Number 3. Encouragement from people around you. When God wants you to act fast and proceed with someone, it'll look as though everyone around you is supporting the idea of you being with such a person. They will keep telling you how much they think you and this person are very compatible and good for each other. The way they would be telling you would be as though they are rushing you to go ahead and be with the person already. Some people may even ask you why you're wasting time. If this is happening, then it's because God Himself wants you to proceed fast. People around you will keep showing you several things about the person that makes them believe that such a person is the best option for you. If the several people telling you these things are spiritual people, then it's best to take it as good counsel and believe that it is also God's counsel to you. Remember that God especially speaks to us through the leaders that He has put over us. You will also notice that as they keep telling you to be with such a person, your mind will be convinced that they're saying the right thing. The doubts in your heart will all dissolve, and say a big yes when they're telling you what they think of this person. You may have been feeling divided and confused about the matter, but once they come to counsel you about it, you'll notice that your mind jumps in line with what they're saying. This is because God wants you to go ahead and proceed fast with such a person. Number 4. Your need for a life partner will be increased. When God wants you to act fast and proceed with a particular person, there would suddenly be an increased need and or desire to have a life partner. Because it is God who wants you to go ahead and be with this particular person. There may be certain needs in your life that will suddenly begin to rise that can only be fulfilled by having a life partner. For example, the desire to have a life partner can only be fulfilled by having a life partner, and the need to have children can only be fulfilled by having a life partner. Several other needs like having someone to talk to after a bad day and being able to share certain secrets, weaknesses, and flaws are all something that can be fulfilled only by having a life partner. When God wants you to act fast, any of these desires or needs may be welling up inside of you at an increased level. You will feel an increased urge to satisfy many of these needs as much as possible and as fast as possible. This is God doing His best to focus your attention on what you have in front of you. Number 5. The person seems to have a lot of other potential suitors. One very important sign that God wants you to act fast and proceed to date someone is that this person seems to be what everyone desires as a life partner. So if you waste time before indicating your interest in them, you most likely would lose them. The truth is that there are several types of people in life. Some people are great, so they seem like the right fit for many people. These types of people are scarce to come by and are usually desired by many other people around you. If you find yourself in the sort of situation with someone like this, then it's your sign to take things further with this person so that you don't lose them to someone else. You must be ready to act fast if you don't want to lose this person to someone else. Number 6. The timing is right. Another sign that shows you God wants you to act fast and date someone is that you and this person's timing aligns. If you're in a phase of life where you are ready to seriously date and commit to someone, and this person is all ready to have a long-term commitment, then God wants you to go ahead and take things further with the person. It's important to always be with someone who aligns with your timing, so that no person in the relationship gets ahead of the other person by seeking a more serious commitment when the other person isn't ready yet. Some people get into relationships with people in hope that the other person would later get interested in marriage. However, for many, it has ended in disappointments and hot tears. So if you find someone who has the same mindset as you regarding long-term commitments, then you should act fast. This helps to prevent heartbreaks and disappointments. So if you do find someone, it is God's doing, and He's signaling that you take hold of the person and act fast. You've now seen 6 signs that that what God wants you to act fast and proceed with a relationship with someone. Are any of these signs present in your life regarding a particular person? If it is, then this is your cue to go ahead and date that person because God supports it.